All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy True Inferno, and I am out at another nest. This is a very special nest. I'm at Van Buren Park. Out here, where is this exactly? I guess this is Ypsilanti, Michigan, I guess. And look over there. You see an Aron right here. So this is an Aron nest. So you know what we're doing, right? We are looking for that I thought that was it for a second. We are looking for that shiny Aron. This is a 1-1-1. I was here yesterday, by the way. So the majority of these Pokestops I have already conquered and things of that nature. And yesterday was an interesting story in itself, even though I was only here for like 30 minutes or so. But apparently this park is huge. I did not explore the entire thing, but we're going to do that today while looking for some Arons. The shiny Aron rather. I caught this one. There's another one further into the park. I'm at the front gate, basically. I did not go in the park yet. So, yeah. It's going to be a lot of traveling, a lot of exploring that we're going to be doing here. And I'm going to transfer this. And we're going to get going. Let's get into it. Let's go.
And at this moment, this is where I decided to switch things up. Because at this rate, it was going to be another typical True Inferno's Pokemon Go video. But for this one and for the next one, I decided to change things up a little bit. So, here we go. It was at this spot, at that moment, when I was spinning around, filming everything around me, it hit me that I should be appreciative of all these parks, of all these places that Pokemon Go takes me to. Because that is the purpose of the game in itself. To go to places you never thought you would go to before. To explore. To see what's around you. To see what's near you. And that's when I realized that to a highest of detail at this park. I stand in front of the Garden of Honor that showcased the men and women from this town who died in duty. And this park have that monument right here. And it's stuff like this that make me more appreciative of this park. Yeah, there are some bad things here, but there's some good here as well. As I continue my search for a shiny Aron.
Alright, before I can even go deep into the park, I had to come back to the front gate because we got another Aron right here. Is it shiny? Let's see. Nope, it is not shiny. So we about to capture this thing, 651. So, yeah, yesterday, these things had a rare boost, so I was catching them in the thousands, and one of them had really good IVs. I don't know what the exact number is, but again, it had really good IVs. Will you stop attacking so I can capture you? All right, so here we go. It's in the Pokeball. We're going to look for some more shiny, well, hopefully we can find a shiny Aron as we look for some more Arons, rather. So yeah, stay tuned, y'all.
So, despite the fact that it's cold and there's snow on the ground, I decided to look at my surroundings from outside my vehicle. And like I said, there are negatives about this park, and here's a few of them right here. The trees without leaves blocking my view of the water. And the last thing was the construction that was going on at the middle of the park. That really was an eyesore that really diminished the value of this park in my eyes.
Alright, so we got a bit deeper into the park now, and we got not one, but two Arons right here. So let's click on this one that's trying to massage this Pidgey. Okay, y'all need to quit that. This is not a shiny. We're going to catch it anyway, so I'm going to save us on some berries since it's in the green. This should be an easy catch since I got a great throw on it. Now, the next one, I don't know what that is, so we're going to check that out real quick. And then there's two more up ahead. So this is a pretty good nest. Wherever it is, it's a pretty good nest. It really is. All right, let me appraise this since it's close to that 300 mark. Nope, no good IV, so we're going to transfer it. Bye-bye. And here's the other one right here. All right, so this is also not a shiny. Okay, this is 651 CP, so we're going to give it a golden razz. But it wasn't a great throw, but it still should be a catch nevertheless. And survey says, yeah. There it is. It's a catch. All right, so like I said, there's two more up ahead. I may have to get out to get these two. So yeah, stay tuned.
As I continue to explore this park, I realized that for the most part, I was the only soul in sight. There was nobody else there for the most part, and no animals that I saw, which is pretty odd if you ask me. As I continued to explore, I did manage to get a view of the water, but in the middle of it was an island. I stood and stared at it, wondering what was in it, and was the island human friendly? I decided to leave that question for another day as I turned my attention to the leaves. Some of these trees, actually a good number of these trees, had leaves on them, and not barely any leaves. We talking a lot of leaves. But there were still others that didn't have any leaves at all, which is the norm in a Michigan weather. But even those were still pretty okay to look at. So while I'm exploring this park, I'm still looking for that shiny Aron.
Alright, so I'm still in the car. I don't have to get out to get the next two because they're right here. So let's get the one in the back, because it did kind of pull a disappearing trick recently. Or just now, rather. But no, it's not shiny. So we still going to capture it. No, get out of that. I'm going to use a regular Pokeball on this. And I got to be careful because I may use up a lot of Pokeballs here. So who knows? And this one was easy catch. Now we're going to check on the other one. And then we're going to keep it moving as we are getting deeper and deeper into the park. All right. So this one got crappy IV. So we're going to transfer it. Now let's check on this one. And it's also not a shiny. 182 CP. This should be easy catch. Nice throw. Dead center in the face. Let's see. 1, 2, whoo, a 3. A 3. Yeah. And the one thing I forgot to do is inform you guys on today's day. So today's day is Wednesday, January the 31st. It is the last day of the month of January in the year 2018. So, yeah, there you go with that. So we got these two errands in the bag, and I'm going to spin this hopefully I can spin this Pokestop. And then we're going to look for some more. So, yeah, stay tuned, y'all.
Now, this is normal at a park. A bunch of benches for a family or a friends gathering. This is normally the case in the summertime when people want to go out to a park to have a nice barbecue. But obviously there was nobody at this park. There was no barbecues going on, obviously because it's the wintertime. But even that is still a sight to behold at times, as I went back to my hunt.
Alright, so we got one right here, nowhere near Pokestop, so let's see, and it's not a shiny. I'm supposed to be getting a phone call, like right now, it's 4 o'clock right now, so I'm supposed to be getting this phone call, no, get out of there. And there's a vehicle coming behind me, so we're going to catch this Aron real quick, and move on before I get that phone call, because there's another one back at that Pokestop with the statue, there's another one there. Alright, so we got this one, so we're going to head back there and get another one from that spot, so yeah, stay tuned. Before I can even make it to that statue, we got another one right here. I didn't even have to go far. So let's check. It is not a shiny. All right, so let's catch it. Stop that attack. I'm on the clock right now. Great throw. Hit on his right eye. This obviously is a catch. 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, I got the catch right there. Still trying to get to that statue before I receive that phone call. So yeah, let's keep it moving.
The fact that I was getting an important phone call around this time messed up my train of thought and took me out of my state of mind. But I still explored the park looking for that shiny Aron as I wait that phone call to come.
Alright, so we made it to the statue. We got this Aron right here. Let's check real quick. Nope, it is not a shiny. And we about to catch it real quick. CP is 16. Okay, whatever. Get this catch real quick before I get that phone call. Oh, and there it is right there. I'm getting the catch. So we caught the Aron. I'm about to answer this important phone call. I'll get back to you guys in a second. So yeah, stay tuned.
The nature behind that phone call is something that I'm not going to mention. So after the phone call was out of the way, I finally managed to make my way to the back of the park and onto the so-called beach.
Alright, so I'm down at the beach right now, and I could have drove down here, but oh guys, it's windy. I could have drove down here, but I was a little bit too cautious, a little bit too afraid to do so because of how narrow the roads are. And one fell move, you could end up in the water. So I'm like, nah. And we're going down here too, so nah, I'm good with that. Now there was an Aron here, but after I set up the camera, it disappeared and a Realma came up in its place. So I caught the Realma and we got a Metatite right here as well. Hopefully I can find some more Arons here while I explore the beach. And I'm looking around here and I'm like, is this really the beach? But yeah, let me catch this thing real quick. And we're gonna explore this area out. So yeah, stay tuned. Oh gosh, I slipped. What the heck was that?